What is up, guys? EJ here, aka PuckBond007, and welcome to the Movie Reviewers 100, this great collaboration channel on YouTube and Facebook that I am proud to be a part of. So this week is a very cool week. It's Scott's, aka CineRam's, birthday week. His birthday was yesterday, April 4th, and so obviously I want to wish Scott a happy birthday. Alan kicked off the week yesterday with a great review of V for Vendetta, which of course co-stars Hugo Weaving, who also shares Scott's birthday, April 4th. So the film I'm going to talk about today stars a different actor who was born yesterday, and that is the great Barry Pepper. And the film I'm going to talk about is the 1998 action thriller Enemy of the State, which Barry Pepper sort of has a pretty small but significant role in. Fantastic action thriller directed by the late great Tony Scott, of course the brother of Ridley Scott. Film produced by Jerry Bruckheimer, Don Simpson. Terrific cast, of course, stars Will Smith, Gene Hackman, and Jon Voight, most notably. Will Smith plays a labor lawyer in Washington, D.C., and but the film really kicks off with the murder of a congressman that's being overseen by Jon Voight's character, who's sort of this government NSA spook. He's like this head of this surveillance division, and his goons, one of which is played by Barry Pepper. He's like his main goon. Main henchman. He's the one who actually kills the senator, the senator or congressman, whatever. He's opposing this new surveillance technology act that's about to be passed through Congress, and this will allow the NSA and these government agencies to pry into people's lives even more by bugging their phones and bugging cameras and all that kind of stuff. And that's the jumping off point for this movie, because a bird watcher played by Jason Lee, his camera spots the whole incident that takes place along a little riverbed in Washington, D.C., and his camera catches this murder on film. And then when he discovers this, he basically goes on the run, tells his friend who works at a newspaper, I've got this footage of the senator being murdered by these guys, and that's really where the film kicks off, because the whole film is basically a big long chase movie. Jason Lee is getting chased by these guys who work for Jon Voight, Barry Pepper, and so on. And while Jason Lee is on the run, he passes the tape. It's in this like little game machine. He passes it on to Will Smith's character, who's in a lingerie store trying to buy lingerie, a Christmas present for his wife, who's played by Regina King in this movie. Yeah, Enemy of the State. It's just a fantastic action thriller. Really fun, really fast-paced, great cast. Like I said, Will Smith. He's also involved in this case against some sort of labor union that involves the mob. The monster is played by Tom Sizemore, and he's mixed up with his former lover, who's played by Lisa Bonet. She's like an informant who hands him this tape, this other tape that involves this mobster, and so he's part of this investigation that's going on. But meanwhile, he gets handed this new tape by Jason Lee's character while he's on the run, and he doesn't know it, of course. So now the whole NSA is basically down on Will Smith, trying to bug his clothes and his phones and all his electronic devices. They're watching his every move and stuff, and they're trying to get this tape back after Jason Lee has a very untimely demise while he's riding on a bicycle, trying to get away. He gets crushed by a fire engine in the middle of traffic. That's a really cool scene. That first chase scene with Jason Lee is really a cool scene. But it's sort of like, I've said this like 3 times already, it sets up the whole movie, where you have all the aerial shots of them tracking the guy on the ground, and you've got the helicopter above and stuff, and all these guys, all these mercenaries that work for John Voight. That's what I love about this movie. All these great actors are playing all these guys. Like I said, Barry Pepper is one of them. Jack Black and Seth Green is sort of the tech guys, and then they hired two other mercenaries played by Jake Busey. Gary Busey's son appeared in lots of movies, and Scott Conn plays the other one. Yeah, so there's lots of great banter between all these tech guys. That's what I love about this movie. It's this fun action thriller, and then of course you have Gene Hackman, who comes into the picture after Gabriel Byrne makes an appearance. Another great actor. Gene Hackman plays this guy Brill. He's like the he was Lisa Bonet's sort of handler, informant, whatever. She went through him to get to Will Smith. But Brill, Gene Hackman, he's like an old NSA agent himself. I think it's loosely based on his character from the 1974 classic, The Conversation, which is a fantastic film. One of my favorite movies of the 70s. Sort of the same kind of style of this one. Not as flashy as this movie, of course. Not the Tony Scott flash in that film, but sort of about the same kind of thing. Espionage and spying and listening in on conversations, as the title suggests. If you haven't seen that movie, it's a fantastic film. So yeah, Gene Hackman eventually hooks up with Will Smith and helps him out, gets rid of all the bugs on his clothes and his phone and all that kind of stuff, and the two of them go on the run and try and figure out what's on this device, this tape, what actually happened, why is Will Smith being chased by all these guys, and then when they figure out how to do that, they sort of get back at John Voight in a really cool way, and the ending's really good as well, because it sort of brings everything, the whole story together, the stuff involving the mobster and the NSA guys and all that kind of stuff. It's just a really tight, really fast-paced, great action thriller. Lots of great actors in it. I think this heavily influenced the Bourne franchise. Watching it again yesterday, you can tell that the Bourne movies borrowed quite a bit of stuff from this movie. Enemy of the State co-stars Barry Pepper, because Barry Pepper shares Scott's birthday, which was yesterday. So that is my video for Scott's birthday week. Sorry about the rambling review of Enemy of the State. It's just a fun movie. It's a really cool movie. I've always liked it. Will Smith good as the sort of everyman on the run, and then you've got greats like John Voight and Gene Hackman. You can't go wrong. And all the the NSA mercenaries, the thugs, the henchmen are all really great actors too. Like I said, Jack Black, Barry Pepper, Seth Green, and so on. I just pulled something out of my my beanie. Anyway, thank you for watching. Make sure you check out the videos of the other guys this week. It's gonna be a good week. Scott's birthday week. So until next time, I'll see ya.
Bomb.